How long?
2 weeks at the most.
It'll take that long just for a rescue mission to get here.
I'll do everything I can. But it's probably irrelevant with that thing out there.
You know, Doctor, your bedside manner really stinks.
As you can see, multiple causes of death. Some were blasted by a laser. 3 have almost every bone in their bodies broken, as if trampled by elephants. Others, well, they've simply been cut to shreds.
What could have done all this?
And fire a missile at our shuttlecraft captain.
Keep looking, Doc. We need to know what we're up against.
Forensic medicine isn't one of my specializations, but I'll do what I can. I'm afraid oxygen starvation when her life support was destroyed has plunged Harmony into a coma. Well, with this equipment I can keep her stable for a time. But I have to get her back to Skybase.
How long?
2 weeks at the most.
It'll take that long just for a rescue mission to get here.
I'll do everything I can. But it's probably irrelevant with that thing out there.
You know, Doctor, your bedside manner really stinks.
Foundationless optimism has never been my strong point. This coma is an appropriate stage of recovery from a long-term stasis in first-generation cryotubes. It shouldn't last more than a few hours. Otherwise, he seems fine.
You look worried, Colonel.
That escape capsule was in space a long time. What if the Mysterons found it first?
You mean Commander Lewis could be a replicant?
A blood test will answer that. The Mysterons are clever, but they can't hide their DNA. Test is conclusive. There was no Mysteron DNA in Commander Lewis's body.
What about a mistake?
No! What on earth is all this, Captain?
When you took his blood sample, were you alone?
Yes, but... Oh!
How did you get this, Doctor?
I don't know.
Lewis is a Mysteron replicant.
What?
Dr. Gold was hypnotized. He did the DNA test on his own blood.
Hours.
You'll be okay, Adam.
You didn't see him.
Any news?
How's he doing?
He's dead.
Dead?
His injuries were devastating. That he survived as long as he did, I can only put down to his body's remarkable abilities. But this time...
He's died before? The retro-metabolization that needs time.
But by now, we've always seen some sign.
Then you're not looking hard enough.
No, Destiny.
He can't be dead. He can't.
Come on. Come on now.
You are quite sure, Mason?
There's no question.
Maybe just give it another hour.
What's an hour to eternity?
Holy...
To actually see the Mysterons rebuild matter, it's remarkable.
Who were they?
Dr. Michael King and his assistant, Dana Parrish. They were developing a cure for Raza's disease.
It's a filovirus first recorded in Africa about 10 years ago. Very, very nasty. It would seem that in replicating King and Parrish, the Mysterons have incorporated the virus, or an accelerated form of it, in their makeup. This mutated form kills faster than cyanide.
And he can kill just by touch?
King, and we have to assume his assistant are highly lethal.
Have there been any other deaths?
None. They walked out of the laboratory and haven't been seen since.
And they'll stay hidden until the Mysterons are ready to use them.
She might not be indestructible like you, Scarlet, but she's going to be all right. She just needs some rest. And indestructible or not, you need some sleep.
You know, Doc, it's the worst thing in the world.
What is?
What the Mysterons did to me.
Making you indestructible? Virtually impossible to kill?
What use is it when everyone you care about is so fragile?
Captain Scarlet and Blue, report to Colonel White's office immediately.
Your vital signs are steady.
That's good enough for me.
Not so fast, Destiny. You took quite a beating in that crash. You're going to stay right there for a couple of days.
Oh, Dr. Gold, when I was a child with a fever, I couldn't stay in bed. It drove me crazy. You want a crazy woman on your hands?
I'll take that chance. I've run all the tests I can.
And?
He's like you, Captain. Human-alien hybrid DNA. And crucially, like you, his brain patterns are normal.
You mean he's telling the truth? He's no longer under Mysteron control.
I can only tell you the results of my tests.
The Mysterons are sly rats. No disrespect, Doc, but we can't trust these tests. We can't trust Black.
Scarlet, in the past you've somehow sensed things about Black. What do you think?
I just don't know.
Well, Mason, tell me.
The test is negative. You've got your daughter back, not a Mysteron replicant.
But she saw a man replicated. She does know too much, Colonel.
I'm sorry you had to go through this, that you saw what you did.
What happened to me? What I saw? It's all to do with your work, isn't it?
Believe me, it's best if you don't question. Simply forget.
Forget? It was horrible. Impossible. How can I forget?
Just a sedative, Victoria. You've been through such a lot, you need to sleep. Now get her home, Colonel. When she wakes up in her own bed in the morning, she'll believe it was just a nightmare. Although there's not much you can do about the subconscious. She may still have the occasional bad dream.
If only we were all so lucky that we could wake up and all this could be just a bad dream.